These are some of the other items that I've printed. So I've got a little tiny Ewok there. He's very cute. He seems to be a bit better than the last one. So I'm not sure what difference the settings were. I have been writing down each time I do it. He's also a little bit smaller, so I don't know if that made a difference or not. There's a little dog there. Oh, there goes a little dog on the floor. Good thing they're plastic and they don't break easily. But here's the little dog. He's on a base. Things which are on a base seem to print a bit better for some reason. I think it's because they don't move around so much. And this has got quite a thick base, but the detail on that's pretty good. It's got a little bit of mess on its head, but that's pretty good. What else have we got? We've got a couple of little baby Yodas. Okay, so there's a couple of baby Yodas there. I also have a couple of, there's SpongeBob's house. That's a bit cute. That's meant to be the Whomping Willow. It had lots of stringing on it. We've got a couple of little Yodas here. So there's some little Yodas. There we go. It's not focusing terribly great on those, and then there's a fairy over here. Let's grab the fairy. So you can see mixed success with what I've been making, but she's a bit cute, needs to be painted. What else have we got? We've got a failure of a polymer clay character there. I was fiddling with some polymer clay a while back, and that was my first ever character that I did. So I've got to finish his eyes, but I think you can tell who it is. All right, let's have a look up here. There's a little house. Oop. So there's a little house there. It's very cute. That one's actually pretty detailed and looks really nice too. I think it's got holes in it so you can hang it up. I think it's meant to be a Christmas ornament. There's another fairy. Another failure of an Ewok. That one's a bit too small. And over here, we have a little Star Wars ship. Okay, so this one was in a little kit. And so that actually turned out okay. And then you had to put it together again. So it was like a little kit that came. It just printed the pieces and then you had to put them together. All right, let's see what else we've got. Okay, we have a baby Groot. This one actually turned out beautifully. He's got a little air plant in. He had a little air plant in his hair, but the detail is actually fantastic. So this one needs to be painted. It's been printed, but that one actually turned out beautifully. But it took forever. It's so slow. The bigger the item that you're printing, the slower it is. This one I've actually added one coat of paint, so you can see the original green underneath, but that one's been painted with the first. You can still see the green through it, so it needs another couple of coats of the brown, and then we need to add some details. But that one turned out really well as also, and so like I said, mixed success, but I'm still learning. I think I've got an Ewok somewhere that I've started to paint, so let's go have a look for that. So here are some other ones. This is a Japanese, I'm not sure what you call it actually, a gate, I think. You can see it's got those little bits that need to be cleaned up there, but that's just a matter of snipping them off with the little cutters and just sanding it down. But some of them are really good. This is a little pagoda. You can see it mucked up on the last thing there. The roof was really good, but like I said, it's just practice. Here is a little Yoda that I've started to paint, so you can see that the paint seems to go on okay. I've got to paint him. Green was the right color for him, but probably he needs a little bit more detail, but the detail in that is actually quite fantastic. Look at that, the little knot on the back of his robe. There's another smaller one here, a little Yoda that I've been painting. So he needs a bit more detail and needs his hand to be painted, but he's looking quite cute too. You can see his little green hands there. You need a really, really good fine paintbrush for that. And here's my little Ewok that I've started painting. So you can see they come up okay. They're okay for me, for my little themed gardens. As you can see, I'm working up to actually making a little Star Wars miniature garden. So that's on my list of, well, my plan of what to do in the future. But yeah, This is just sort of some basic colours. He's not finished yet. It's a little bit of a shame that it's so shiny, but I don't think I can actually fix that. Although, isn't that interesting that his body seems really shiny, but the paint on his little headscarf isn't really that bad. Like it's not really shiny. So maybe I've just used the wrong paint, or maybe it just needs another coat. Anyway, that's some of the 3D painting that 3D printing. Oh my goodness. They both start with a P and then an ing on the end. So that's some of the 3D printing I've been doing in preparation for some of the miniature gardens that I've been planning. But they're coming along nicely, and yeah, I'll just keep trying. And I feel like I was doing a better job when I was doing these ones at the start. So it was actually the end of last year, I think. And I haven't done any 3D printing this year, so I'm still trying to remember the different things that, the different settings and what worked best. And anyway, still working on that. But anyway, that's what I've been doing lately. Just started 3D printing again, and I'm hoping to do some themed gardens and use some of these little figurines in them. I think they'll be really cute. Still working on scale too, just to work out what scale is a good one to work with. Anyway, that's what I've been up to with 3D printing. It's a little bit of an introduction for you if you are interested in getting into it. I know I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, and the hardest part was actually putting the 3D printer together. It comes in a box and you've got to actually go through the instructions and put it together, and that was terrifying. We put it off and put it off and put it off until I said I really want to use it, and so that was our motivation to actually get it put together again, and to start using it. So it's a bit of a scary thing to learn when you're over 50, but you know what, I think it's really good to have a new hobby. So, and they're looking really cute, honestly. Look at that little face. He's very cute. He needs some details on him with different colors, but he's looking pretty cute. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will be updated with the new videos every time I upload. Anyway, I'll talk to you in the next video. See ya. Bye.